And let me just say it's a distinct honor to be here today. Chair Ernst, Ranking Member Markey, and members of the committee, it's truly an honor to be before you today as President Trump's nominee for the administrator of the Small Business Administration. I'm as humbled to be here today as I was serving alongside many of you in the U.S. Senate, and I've appreciated the opportunity to meet with you, nearly every member of this distinguished committee in recent weeks. I'm especially grateful to President Trump for entrusting me with the privilege and responsibility of serving America's 34 million small businesses. There is no stronger advocate for these job creators than our president, and I share his commitment. If confirmed, I will work tirelessly with him to make small business great again. I want to thank my incredible husband, Jeff, my wonderful family and friends who have joined us here today and in person and via broadcast. Most importantly, I give all thanks and glory to God. As someone who has spent my life working in small businesses, starting them, growing them, and helping them succeed, I know that small business is big business for America. They comprise 99% of all businesses. They create 2 out of every 3 new jobs and employ nearly half of the private sector workforce. They are the opportunity and innovation engines that drive prosperity and growth, and they power the American economy as much as they power the American dream. In his first term, President Trump made historic strides to empower job creators and job seekers alike, driving small business formation, a blue-collar boom. And through historic tax cuts, trade deals, and deregulation, his agenda created 7 million new jobs, delivered historically low poverty, and record employment for minority communities. His first-term accomplishments were so great that following the 2024 election, small business optimism recorded its largest jump since 1980. That was more than 2 months before he even took office. Small business is in my DNA. I grew up the 4th generation on our family's farm in Illinois. My wonderful parents, Don and Linda, didn't have degrees, but they had faith and grit. They worked relentlessly to sustain our farm and small trucking company, risking everything to provide for us while navigating volatile commodity markets and complex regulations, and facing countless day-to-day challenges. It's where my Midwestern work ethic was ingrained, working in our soybean fields and waiting tables at local restaurants, preparing me for a lifetime of growing and starting businesses. I became the first in my family to graduate college, later earned my MBA, and became the only CFA ever to serve in Congress. Since then, I helped grow a startup into a Fortune 500 company. For 10 years, I co-owned a WNBA team. I later launched a financial tech company as the founding CEO and first employee. I recall managing budgets in Excel spreadsheets, hiring my first team member, and working with regulators as much as I recall ringing the bell when 2 of those companies went public. In the Senate, I strongly supported President Trump's historic agenda and pandemic response. Having spent years as a small business owner, I made it my mission to serve as their voice. I spent much of 2020 delivering relief, traveling the state of Georgia, and meeting with Main Street entrepreneurs like Eric and Rachel from Dockside Seafood in Savannah. They were struggling to navigate the PPP program. The loan that we helped them get didn't just save the restaurant, it saved the jobs of 35 Georgians. And I'm so proud to say that they're still in business today. Now, no matter the business, the challenges are consistent. From managing inflation and capital to hiring a skilled workforce and weathering uncertainty. Job creators in the last 4 years have faced rising demands to comply with new rules, often drafted with unknown cost and consequence. This regulatory complexity crushes growth, picks winners and losers, and denies opportunity to those who dare to dream of a better future. If I have the honor of being confirmed, I'll leverage my decades of business experience to champion America's entrepreneurs. We'll cut red tape and modernize this agency while restoring the accountability and transparency that taxpayers deserve. I will crack down on fraud with a zero-tolerance policy while shifting SBA's focus D.C. back to Main Street across America. And if confirmed, I'll collaborate across government and the private sector to deliver efficiency and results. Importantly, we will responsibly and urgently meet the challenge of disaster relief. I am committed to serving all who are impacted, from North Carolina to California to Hawaii. Each taxpayer dollar entrusted to the SBA should have an economic multiplier effect, delivering productive capital to grow manufacturing, strengthen rural communities, create jobs, and develop critical technologies like AI and chips. I believe we must continue to empower entrepreneurs from all walks of life, including women and veterans. Above all, the SBA's founding mission needs urgent restoration, empowering small businesses and growing our economy. That's exactly what the America First agenda does, by ending inflation, cutting taxes, unleashing American energy dominance, slashing regulation, and reining in waste, fraud, and abuse across government. In the last 4 years, small businesses have lost ground, burdened by inflation, big government regulation, and uncertainty that threatens the very existence of Main Street. President Trump's proven agenda will restore the small business economy, marking a return to Made in America with a golden era of prosperity and growth. At the SBA, that means meeting today's dynamic challenges alongside America's entrepreneurs, not by sitting in Washington or working from home. We will honor their jobs by doing ours. Small businesses are the risk takers, job creators, taxpayers, innovators, and the providers of first jobs to former waitresses like me. They represent the best of American free enterprise. Like President Trump, I've signed the front of a paycheck. We both understand there is nothing small about small business. Chair Ernst, Ranking Member Markey, and committee members, thank you for your dedication to small business. I welcome your questions, and I would be honored to earn your support to serve as the next administrator of the Small Business Administration. Thank you.